Hissy Hive! Hello everybody! Welcome to the Hissy Hive. Today, I got my hands on the 10-gallon aquarium for the Hissy colony, and today I want to run through the steps I took to make the new Hissy Hive enclosure, and hopefully this new hive will make the colony of 12 hissing cockroaches that I have currently very, very happy, give them a lot more space than that big vase. And to start, I started by using about a whole brick of coconut core, which will expand when given a bunch of water, so that's what I'm doing outside in the sun, enjoying the day, and just laying down that first little bit of the coconut core substrate. That is going to need a little bit to soak. You can see the water is pooling under it, but mixing it up with my hands really does help. But just to show off, this should expand quite a bit and give them a lot of substrate. Though it does wick a lot of moisture away from things and dry up, so it is good to keep this moist, I find. It's not going to soak up too much liquid if it's already moist, but it shouldn't be too wet or moist in the cage for the sake of the hissies themselves, so there's a good balance. But yeah, next step, I wanted some hiding spots. I found some flower pots that I wasn't using, and I just kind of sculpted the coconut core substrate around the flower pot itself and put some of the substrate inside of it, adding on to the ground layer that they can walk on, and I just kind of patted the substrate flat, trying to soak up more of that water underneath it. As you can see, it's starting to gain a little bit more firmness and be able to be sculpted. I think that's really cool. So I found some other flower pots to add, giving them different options for hideouts, and I will do more. As you can see here, I added a medium and small flower pot above it and molded the substrate around those two so that they can climb up and explore, and I also ruffled around the substrate more to soak up more of the water. Now is quite interesting. I have 3 large, medium, and small rocks that I washed up and thought that they might make a really nice extra hideout area, and also gives it a clean surface away from the substrate to put some food if I wanted for them. So I arranged these rocks as so, giving them little bits of cave features, trying to mush them into the ground a little bit so that they didn't slip and fall. Of course, later on, the roaches have found a way to move the rocks. They're so strong. So I keep an eye on that and make sure that they're positioned in a way that they won't collapse, you know? So this makes an extra dark cave for them. And it's so funny, you'll see how they get so territorial about it. I'll let you know about that. My goodness! But the rocks add such an interesting little value here. I want to give them many different options for hideouts because they do get territorial with each other. And there is much more that I eventually want to add to the hive. I want to get some plants in here, I want some more stuff around, but for now I have added in some little driftwood sticks that I bought online and some little platform for their food. Right now they have some wild garden strawberries, and I have also added in a little water dish in the corner, and as you can see, I think this is perfect for now to start introducing them. So I'll go one by one, trying to be very kind and gentle so that they don't get so scared. They're so new and skittish. Alright, now we've got our first guy. He wasn't very happy with me, but now I'm trying to show him, here you go, here's a bigger, happier space for you, and he can finally claim some little hideout for himself, hopefully. He's taken a little while to adjust, sniffing around, and you see, I don't know, my roaches are so cautious. They're very serious and they're very slow, and sometimes they're really fast, like they're teleporting, but that's kind of rare. Usually mine are just really observant and cautious about their environment. I'm gonna check this out very slowly, very cautiously. But I'm working with each of them, trying to form a good, happy, and trusting relationship with each of my hissing roaches so that they all trust me. I know I got them at the end of last week, and I'm very, very new to them, and my 3 original ones, Mama, Santani, and Rusa, they have calmed down quite a bit and are less scared of me since there are more creatures hanging around them and interacting. And here's for the next little lady. Here she goes. She's a little bit faster, a little less cautious than the last guy. He still loves his little cave there. And she's just like, oh, immediately, let's hide. They love this rock hideout so much. Holy mackerel. But you can see with the size of them, for 12, I think this is a fair size, and I think one of the ladies actually has children on the way, so a bigger enclosure was definitely necessary for the expansion of the colony. I accidentally recorded in vertical for letting this little baby in, so I just recorded the aftermath, giving the little guy some little pets, trying to make him feel more comfortable with me, and he's the smallest, a little smaller than Santani. They look very similar, but he seems to be very curious. And now for you! How cute! This one is so skittish with me normally. It's so hard to get them from one enclosure to the other, but once this one was on my hand, really she just did not want to leave, it seems. So I'm trying to work with her especially because she seems just terrified more than the rest of them, and they are very skittish bugs, but also if they're comfortable, they're very, very calm, and I know Mama, my original largest, is quite calm. And speaking of whom, this is calm original Mama. She does not have any children that I currently own, but she has taken up an adoptive mother figure and is very loving to all of the rest of the roach colony. And she's very slow, she's very old, parts of her back legs don't work anymore, and she's very fragile. I try to be so careful with her because she'll just fall. I hope she lives much longer. I am trying to give her the best opportunities that I can and make sure that nobody's picking on her, but she's really old and she is not skittish unless really, really spooked, but that's pretty rare. I'm trying to figure out how to put her down because she really likes to latch on to my thumb and not let go. She doesn't really know how to right herself that easily, so I'm always trying to help her out. But there she goes. There she goes, very calmly. She even enjoys little pets. Not too much, but she's not scared, which is very nice. It's nice to have one of the hissing roaches that isn't very scared of you and knows, oh, alright, this person is not gonna hurt me. Hopefully she goes to the food and has a little snack. And now, Santani! You can go in, Santani. He didn't know how to get off of my thumb for the moment, but as you can see, he looks a little bit like a wider, flatter version of that other little baby one, but he has a little white mustache, which is cute. I always like to think of that as like a mustache, the patterns. And there's that other little one, kind of like Santani's twin, but hopefully they adjust pretty well. Very cute. And there goes Mama, slowly running along. Oh, poor baby. And now, for you, another male roach. Let's see, there's already the first male roach guarding the largest flower pot, of course, taking charge of the territory there. I know there's gonna be a lot of hissing order stuff going on, so hopefully they don't cause too much trouble. The one I need to worry about is the male with the very, very short antenna. Ooh, there he goes, right into the cave. Very cautious. And look, these two, oh, Mama is going to get a snack. Look at her. I have these little green tortoise pellet foods that they go nuts over, and some wild garden strawberries, no pesticides, no sprays. They really have been loving those. My mother gave them to me and was like, oh, give these to your roaches. And I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. They'd love it. So they're gonna have fun with that. And, oh, look at them! It's so fun to see their little interpersonal relationships. Sometimes certain ones like other ones and don't like other ones, and they do or don't get along. These two are so sweet. I like to imagine the littler one is like waiting for the older mama to enter the cave too and be safe. They're so sweet. They walk right alongside each other. I did find out, I call them the girlfriend and boyfriend. I have one male and one female that are obsessed with each other. They eat together, they follow each other around, they're always snuggling. It's so funny to see. They have such complex interrelationships within the colony. Oh, and he's just like, no one can come into my cave. And now for a third male. This is the one that gets very angry. He's the one who, in that YouTube short of mine, was shaking his rear in the air, trying to be... I don't even know what he's obnoxious. He gets into the hissy fights, he gets into all the wars. He's rude, this one. I'm curious, since I can tell the difference between him versus the other two yellowish males, I can probably tell him apart because of his antenna and his attitude, so it'll be easy to name him. Any name suggestions for this rude guy? Let me know. He's always getting in trouble. The other night, I heard one of the rocks clanking around, and I shot up from the couch and ran over to the hissy tank. And the hissy hive was in pandemonium because of this rude guy. So funny. And he doesn't even have the courtesy to be nice to the elderly. He pushes around fighting with everybody else right in front of old mama. It's so rude. And now, another male. Let's see. Hopefully this does not go down in flames, but as you can see, there's already claims over the rock hideout, so that's not gonna end well. I mean, it's natural for them to establish the dominance in the pack, but honestly, it's hilarious how all of them think that they have, like, they're so cool and they're so powerful, and so they run around hissing and shaking and dancing and doing all sorts of stuff. It's interesting to see. And then by the end of the day, they're all just like huddling together like they've always been friends, best of friends, always, forever, and nothing's changing. Oh man, time for the next one. Ooh, eating strawberry. Oh, and Rusa! Rusa's my most skittish, most freaked out one, except for that new zebra-looking one. See, immediately, phew, right into hiding. Rusa's calmed down a little bit since adding the others, but he's so skittish. And then we have another little lady. Here she goes. Oh no, I'm so sorry for scaring you, sweetie. Let's see. Is she gonna go on the rock? I have a suspicion that she is pregnant. She's been eating a lot, and her abdomen is getting larger. Let me know what you think. Is there any specific ways you think I can tell if she is pregnant? It would be so much fun to see if the colony expands and be able to observe the mother behavior towards the little baby hissies. That'll be so cool, and I can't wait for one new generation and see how they all get along with each other or not, and see, you know, everything. Ooh, he smells the food, and Mama's there happy. At least Mama found something nice. I can tell her apart from the rest because she's larger and darker and more vibrant colors. Let's see if I can get good close up here. Ah, there we go. Kind of. You can see all of her little bumpy scales and everything, all those cool little features. Gosh, I think these are beautiful. They don't remind me of cockroaches at all. They remind me of like prehistoric trilobites. Except they live on land. Oh, 2 of them have found the strawberries. They're having a field day. Look at them go. Oh my goodness. They're loving this. These are some happy, happy bugs. Oh my. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, and there we have it. That is the introduction of the Hissy colony to their new Hissy Hive. Larger, happier Hissy Hive with a lot more hiding spaces. Oh, as you can see, let's get right in here. There's 2 guys in this cave. I hope they don't get angry. As you can, oh, he's getting a little serious here. He's not happy. He came in second. The first one was already there, and you can see the second one is already getting territorial. Now let's see. Mama's over there. Oh, they finished eating. Let's see. Wait. Whoa, they're going into the cave too. Everyone's going into the cave. That guy's not happy. He's the short antenna one. As you can see, he's gonna pick trouble. He's picking a fight. Him in the corner. Oh my. Oh my gosh. So who's gonna get exiled? Let's see. Guys, it's big enough to share. I don't think they realize that's a large pot so that multiple of them can go be friends in there. Well, looks like they didn't have to get into a fight to realize to leave. I think they really just like exploring right now. Oh, that's the couple. That's the couple I was talking about. They're so sweet together. Look at them. And she's over there like, I want to get this cave. But the other 2 are not letting them. Oh, I love how the antennas just fly around, radaring, figuring out everything. I learned that they have such like high chemical receptors or whatever, so on their antenna they can sense all sorts of chemical changes and this and that, and they're so smart. They've got so many little features. Aww. They're so sweet. Look at the 2 of them. They're like, whoa, that guy in the back is getting mean again. All right, let's see what else is going on. Ooh, she's coming out of the rock cave. Are you gonna eat a strawberry? Maybe? Anybody gonna go eat strawberries and have a fun time? Come on, you go right by the strawberry. The strawberries are so good. They're so delicious. I don't think they quite understand yet the powers of strawberries. They're eternal. Strawberries are awesome. Okay. She gets it. She understands. We are in agreement that the strawberries are the best. Oh, now he's like, I don't want to miss out on this. Let me take your strawberry. Oh my gosh. They're so silly. Oh, and they mess up the beautiful little whatever. Oh well, they're buggies. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.